Stop trying to make people see how great you are. Stop trying to get people to see how innocent you are. Stop trying to get people to see the divinity within you, and stop getting upset when they don't see it. The reason why I say to stop doing it is because when we do that, we become targeted by collective unconsciousness as a threat, and it's triggering. I was watching something and the predator only attacked people that was perceived as a threat, and I said, that's it. If everybody saw the greatness that you want certain people to see, there would be a reaction that they would have to you as a result of that would almost make it seem like you're rubbing your success in their face, and they'll take it as a threat. They'll feel threatened by your greatness. Everybody is not supposed to see your greatness and your divinity. Where do we get that from? Why do we expect everybody we encounter to automatically see our divinity? Where did that expectation come from? Who set that standard? And why have we all become ensnared by what other people think about us? So sometimes feeling invisible, not being validated by people, other people not supporting what you're doing, sometimes that's just protecting you, consecrating you, and hiding you from collective unconscious energies that we could call archonic, parasitic, and they will just feed off of you. And because you probably have not learned to enforce boundaries yet, or you were someone who people will guilt trip to get you to do stuff for them, because people will try to use you and walk all over you, and the people pleasing effect was in effect because you grew up feeling unsafe, and the only way to be safe was to make sure that everybody around you was happy with you and had nothing negative to say about you, so that you seem like you're not in the way, you're not a problem, you're not bothering anybody. You see? So if somebody don't see the divinity that's within you and acknowledge that, trying to milk it out of them, it leads to nothing but exhaustion, burnout, and the inability to care for your own self, because you're going to be too exhausted, confused, and wrapped up in this holographic reality that the collective unconscious is triggering for us to be the projectors to create it. So, remember that sometimes rejection is absolutely protection. And everybody is not supposed to see your divinity. That's for you. As long as you see it, nothing else matters. Most people were not supporting me in anything that I'm doing now. Nobody was standing there saying, go Cancer, you can do it, you got it. But you're like, no, what are you doing? What's happening? Why are you switching up? Why do you believe something different? I don't think you... No support. But because I stopped expecting it, when I realized that that was just an expectations set up to keep us in a devolutionary process of devolving and being stuck in a 3D consciousness to continue to be forced reincarnated on the planet just to use our soul's essence, not being allowed to have the experiences our soul needs to have to get to the next level in the dimensional ladder of consciousness that we are climbing. And yeah, this came to me, but I just want to share with you that most people, they would have been threatened by me had they known who I was going to be, what I was going to be doing, and how. So for all the people who did not see the divinity within me, there's nothing negative about that. That's not personal. That's spiritual. Point blank, period. So, learn to be okay with being seen as the villain, the bad person, the witch, the bitch, the dog, the hoe, whatever words you ever been accused of being. It's okay for people to think whatever they want to think, but just make sure that you keep what you think about you in check, and that way, it won't matter what other people think about you. Won't impact you in a negative way. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'm going to continue to post these snippets for a little while because it's what I'm being instructed to do. But I hope that this message was something that gave you some clarity about some situations that's going on. And if you would like to book a reading, all of the links will be in the description. And if you would like to know what else we got going on, all the links will be in the description as well. And for those of you who ain't new, and you already know what we about to do, man, your third eye has just been kissed. Peace and power and protection.